guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are going to be doing my palette declutter again. We are on drawer 2. So this is the second drawer out of my 5 I think that I have to actually declutter. This is all like eyeshadow palettes. So the next thing after I finish eyeshadow palettes will be blushes and bronzers and highlights and things like that. So let's get started with this declutter. The first palette is the Smashbox. This is the Wondervison Mega Palette. This is the one my husband actually purchased this for me, and honestly I love this palette still. I know not everybody likes Smashbox, but I really do. I think that their quality of their shadows are really good. This is a very interesting palette, and because he purchased it for me, it has like a sentimental value, so it's going to stay. Anything that's going to leave, I'm going to try to figure out a place to put it. This box is jam-packed. So the next thing is some MAC Pigments. This is not a palette, but I have it in here. I need to put this in with my singles so I can remember to use these. I haven't tried too many of these out, but they are like it was like a holiday set. You get 5 different ones in here. I don't know if there's a shade name on any of these. I don't know. Okay, so it says Nocturnal Pigments, Black and Gold. I guess it's not the names. Is there names on the bottoms of these? I can't even see the names. Anyway, these are MAC Pigments, so I want to play with these because I haven't really played with them enough because they're hidden in like a palette drawer, so I need to put them in with singles. The next one is another Smashbox palette. This is the Smashbox, the Masterclass palette, color and contour palette. So here's what it looks like. It looks like a big notebook. You open it up, and again, it still looks like a book. You've got all these different products inside of here. You've got all of your shadows on this side with some bronzers and a highlight. Then you've got shadows and you've got blushes at the bottom on this side. This is perfect for traveling with if you're someone who likes to take a lot of makeup with you. So this is another one I'm going to be keeping. I love Smashbox, so I think Smashbox is pretty amazing. And the next one is the Sephora. This is the Pantone Universe palette. This one is the one that reminds me a lot of the Lorac, the Girls Who Brunch or Women Who Brunch. I can't remember what it's called. But it's the pastel palette. Honestly, I don't really love this one. I think it's okay. It's just not my favorite. It's not something I know I'm going to pick up and use very often, so I'm going to actually declutter this one. So I'm going to put that over here. This one is the Marc Jacobs. This is the, I think this was last year's holiday palette. So this is the, about last night, yeah. So this is the holiday palette from 2016. So this is what the colors look like. These are gorgeous. These shadows are absolutely amazing. I love this palette. I love Marc Jacobs shadows. I think they're really, really good. So definitely keeping that one. The next one is a Smashbox. This is the Art Love Color Masterclass palette. Again, another one that I really like. I haven't been able to play with this one too much. It still looks brand new. It's the one that has all these little circles in here. I like the way that they set this one up better than the other one, to be honest with you, though. I think this one looks cooler. There's something about it's very interesting. I need to pull these out and play with them. If any of you all have these, let me know if you'd like to see some get readies with me using these palettes, because I'm going to hang on to all of my Smashbox because I love Smashbox. The next one is a MAC palette. This is the MAC, what is this called? The Warm Neutral palette. So here's what it looks like on the inside. This one you can find at Ulta. I purchased mine through Macy's, I'm pretty sure it was. It's been quite a while. But I purchased mine through Macy's, so I'm going to hang on to this because I think MAC shadows are really good too. I know not everybody, again, is a lover of MAC, but I like MAC. I think MAC shadows are really good. The next one is another MAC one. This is the MAC Mellow Moderns. This was I think a Nordstrom exclusive or a Macy's exclusive. So this one can't be found anywhere except for that store itself. So this is another one that's really nice because the colors are pigmented. They blend really well. MAC shadows to me are spectacular. I think they're high class shadows. The next one is a Butter London palette. This is the Natural Charm palette. So here's what it looks like. I like Butter London shadows too. This declutter might not go so well. So this is the Natural Charm palette. I like this one as well. I like the colors in here. The colors are really pretty. That green is gorgeous. So I'm going to hang on to this one as well. Then we have the Butter London. This is the Glitz and Glam. I use this one for traveling and it worked really well. It's these purple shades. I love this one for traveling with. Purple looks really good with green eyes. You don't have to go by that, but purple really does look good with green eyes. So I like the way that worked out for me. Then we have a Laura Mercier. This is the Editorial palette. This one was sent to me by Influencer, and it's okay. It's not something that I would be like, yeah, you need to go get it, because it's not the best, to be honest with you. It's very, very pigmented. It's kind of hard to blend and work with, but it's not something I'm going to get rid of, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it where my liners are, and I'm going to use this as liners instead of actually eyeshadows. So I'm going to move the direction where it's sitting at. Then we have a Bobbi Brown palette. This is the Bobbi Brown Instant Pretty and Chic palette. And here's what the shadows look like. There's only 4 shadows in here. And then you pull out, I can't remember how this works. It's been a while since I used it. You pull it somewhere over here. You pull it there and you've got a little blush as well. So you've got your little eyeshadows and then your blush. So it's a cute, small, little compact little palette. So holding on to that one. Not doing good, guys. Then we have the Fiona Styles Artist Eyeshadow Quad. I've never even tried this one out. So this is the one in Canyon. I purchased a lot of her stuff when Ulta carried her stuff when she was discontinuing selling it there, and they were all on sale like for a great deal. But the colors in this look really, really pretty. So there's what the colors look like. The colors are actually, this is like, reminds me of the Viseart colors for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. So I'm going to hold on to that one as well because I've not tried it. So I don't want to pass it along and just be like, oh, it was no good. I don't even know if it was good or not. I haven't tried it. Then I surprised myself. I found a Jouer palette in my collection. I have the Ready to Wear palette. And it looks like maybe I swatched one color and then put it back. I don't know why. I swatched this one right here, which is Havana. And then I haven't really touched anything else. So this is another one I want to play with. I think this is actually a cream shadow or something. I'm not real sure. So this is another one I want to get some use out of before I determine whether or not it needs to leave my collection. A lot of these are going to be like that, where I just haven't tried them enough to figure out whether or not they're good for me or not. Then we have a Becca. This is the Becca, the Ombre Nudes. This one's okay. This is not my favorite, so this is actually one that I'm going to pass along. So I don't really love the shadows in here, and I think I have palettes that can do the same exact thing as this one. It's just not impressive to me. It's not that impressive. And then we have a Smashbox. This is the Smashbox Cover Shot in Golden Hour. I did not like this at first, and then it was kind of one of those things like the more I tried it, the more I really did enjoy it. So I'm going to hang on to this because I really do like this now that I've played with it a little bit more. Then we have a Buxom. This is the Buxom Look All You Want eyeshadow palette. This is another one I haven't really played with. Look at those colors though. The colors are really pretty. This would be perfect for the beach, that blue. That's a perfect beachy shade. Heck yeah, hold on to that one. And then, set that there. Then we have the Smashbox Double Exposure Palette. Again, I know not everybody likes Smashbox. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but I think they're good. I think their shadows are good. Not sure why it gets like a lot of like where people are like, oh, the shadows are okay, and they'll pass them along or they'll get rid of them. And I really like Smashbox, so for me, it's a keeper. Then we have the Fiona Styles Artist Eyeshadow Palette. This one is really, really good. It's perfect for aging eyes like mine, where I have a lot of wrinkles and things like that, because it doesn't accentuate anything like that. This is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. It's easy to work with. It blends really well. Love, love, love that eyeshadow palette. Then we have 2 more MAC palettes. This is the MAC Rainy Season palette. This is like a smoky type of shadows. These colors don't really call my name, so I'm actually going to get rid of this one. This one's not something that I love. Then we have a MAC. This is the MAC Pastel ×9. Another one that doesn't really call my name. I don't really love pastels, so this one's actually going to leave my collection as well. Not my cup of tea. Then we have the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. This one's really nice. It blends really easily. I love the IT Cosmetics. I like a lot of IT Cosmetics products. The only one out of IT Cosmetics that I have tried that I don't love is the Superhero. I don't like that one. Then we have the Jeffree Star, the Beauty Killer palette. So here's what it looks like. I actually really like this palette. I think it works really well. The colors blend effortlessly. The pigmentation is spot on. So if you're looking for a very pigmented palette and you have no qualms with Jeffree Star, definitely check out his products. Then we have the Pure, this is the Trolls palette. I never even played with this, guys. And this was like big there for a while. Everybody was talking about this palette, and then I got it, and then I never played with it. So here's what it looks like. It's brand new. I'm not sure if I'm going to play with it or if I'm going to actually just go ahead and pass it along, because I don't even know if you guys can get it anymore, and Pure is not one of my favorite brands, so it's not like it means anything for me to keep it. So I'm going to stick it over here, and it may leave. Then we have a bunch of Lorac palettes. These are the little ones. This is the Lorac Princess palette. So this is the Royals collection. So here's the Princess one. And then we have the Duchess. And then we have the Queen. And then we have Countess. All these, I don't really like the way, I don't like how, something about how small these are. And I love Lorac shadows. Don't get me wrong, Lorac shadows are amazing. But something about how small these are, like the 4 pans, I just don't pull them out and play with them. I think I'd rather pull out a bigger palette. So these are all going to leave. Then we have another Fiona Styles. This is the Fiona Styles and Electrica. I wonder if it's bright and bold. I bet it's not, because I remember something else. Maybe it was something like this. Oh, no, it's like purples. Ooh, my perfect shades. Those are awesome looking, so I'm going to try those out and see if they're any good. So hold on to that one. Then we have some of the Balm palettes. So there are a few Balm palettes that I'm going to pass along. The first one is the Nude Dude palette. So here's what the Nude Dude looks like. I don't think I'm going to be keeping this one. This is not one of my favorites. I'd rather use the Lorac Mega or the Lorac Pro shadows. I think they work better. So this is just not my favorite. I think it's good. It's just not my favorite. Then we have the Nude Tude palette. This one actually, oh my goodness, I'm going to drop it everywhere. This one has got the one with the women all over it. This one I've not played with a lot, but when I did play with it, I do like this one better because I think it's that burgundy, that shade that's called Sexy right there. I think that's the one that I'm in love with, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Then we have the Balm in the Balm of Your Hand. This one is absolutely amazing. This one I took with me when we went to Mexico, and it traveled perfectly well. It was perfect for while we were there because it has so many different products that you can use. Holding on to that for sure. I'm going to bend my box back here so I can see what's down inside of here. Then we have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. So I love this palette. I know, again, it's not everybody's cup of tea because it's very pigmented and it does have a lot of kick up in it, but I do enjoy it. Then we have some more Loracs. So this is the Lorac, the Love Lust Lace palette. This one's actually really nice. I like the colors in this one, but I don't play with this one anymore, so I'm going to pass it along to somebody else who can use it better than I have. Then we have the Lorac, the Unzipped. Is this just the regular Unzipped? Yes, this is the Unzipped. I haven't played with this enough to actually determine whether I'm going to keep it or not, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Then we have the Lorac Unzipped Gold. So again, this is another one that I don't think I've played with enough to determine whether I want to keep it or not. I've played with it some, but not enough. So I'm going to hold on to that because I do love Lorac shadows, and those are the really good quality ones. More Lorac. We have the Lorac. This is the Lorac Pro Shadow 3. This one is not my favorite out of the three, but I will hold on to it just for reference. I don't think this is the best. I think if you're going to choose one of the Lorac palettes, I would choose the 1. The 2 is pretty if you like the more cool tones, but the 1 is perfect for like the warmer tones in my opinion. So here is the 2. Again, like I said, this is better for cool tones. I'm going to hold on to all of these Mega Pro, are these Mega Pros or just Pros? Just Pros. I'm going to hold on to all these because I think they are very nice. And then here is the Lorac Pro. This is my very first high-end shadow palette, so I am definitely holding on to this one because I love this palette. This one has so many meanings for me, so holding on to that one. Then we have the Lorac Enchanted Elegance palette. This is another one that I don't really think I love as much as I should, so I'm going to pass this one along. Then we have the Lorac. This is the Refined Romance. Another one that I got it, and now I don't know if I love it enough to keep it, so it's going to be leaving my collection as well. Bye-bye. Then we have a MAC palette. This is the MAC. It's not even been opened. Good job, Tiff. This is the MAC. What is this? I don't even know what this is. In the Flesh. Oh, this is the In the Flesh palette. This one was like, I got a fantastic deal on it. And then after I got it, I didn't even play with it yet. So I need to play with it. I got a huge discount on this one because they had messed up on their website and put the price in wrong. And then I think it was Beauty Budget Collection had mentioned it on her channel, so I'm keeping that obviously. But she had mentioned it on her channel, and I got that for like 30 bucks or something like that, so it was a fantastic deal. Then we have all the Lorac Mega Pros. Actually, is this all of them? I'm missing one, aren't I? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. So this is the Mega Pro 3. Yes, I'm missing the newest one, but it's in my box. It's not even been played with yet. So here's the Mega Pro 3. I'm keeping this one because I think the colors are beautiful. I love this palette. Then this is the Mega Pro 2. This is the one that I got. This was the first one I got. I got them out of order because I couldn't get the Mega Pro 1. That one I'm keeping. Uh-oh, my pal's getting ready to tumble. Uh-oh, don't tumble, don't tumble. Okay. Then we have the Mega Pro Original. This is the one that like everybody sought after this palette, and then they distributed it again, and then everybody went crazy and decided to grab it, and I was one of those that decided to grab it, and I am not upset about that whatsoever. It's a very, very good palette, so I'm definitely keeping that one. So we have some more Lorac shadows in here. So we have, these are the Lorac, what are these called? These are the, I don't know. So this one says Plum Velvet. So these are in this package right here. And this is Plum Velvet. Now these are really cute, but again, I don't play with these, so I'm going to be getting rid of that one. Then we have gold satin. So here's gold satin, another one that I don't play with. And then we have silver silk. They're all really pretty, but they just don't get played with, so they're going to get taken out of my collection. Now this one I love from MAC. This is the MAC 9 times purple, I think. Purple times 9. Let me see if I can open it. So here's what it looks like on the inside. You guys know I love purples for my eyes, so this one is definitely keeping, or definitely staying. Does that make sense? Then we have the Lorac Pro to go. This one's perfect for traveling with. You get all these easy to work with shadows here, and then you unfold it here, and you've got all your blushes and a bronzer, and then it even comes with a little brush right here. Is there anything else in there? I feel like I'm missing something. No, that's it. Okay, but that's perfect to travel with, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Then we have another Lorac MAC palette. This is the MAC, what is this? The Fresh Out. This is the Riri one. And this is one my husband purchased for me. It's really, really pretty though. Look at those colors in there. But I don't play with it enough, so I need to actually pull this out and try to play with it a little bit more, because I think that it might be beautiful for toppers. If I don't like it once I play with it more, then it will get passed along out of my collection. Then we have a Lorac Metal palette. This is in rose gold, and this is another one I haven't played with, but I want to, because this one's really, really pretty. So here's what the outside packaging looks like. It's really nice and like rose gold, and then the inside is gorgeous. Look at those shades. The shades are absolutely spectacular, so I'm going to hold on to that one. I need to find another spot. Then we have the Lorac California Dreaming. This is a really, really good palette. I love this one. I did a review on my channel of this palette, and I am in love with it, and I still love it. I put them back in boxes just because I don't know why. I have no idea why, honestly. It's like one of those things that you do things and you don't even realize you do it until after you've done it, and you're like, why did I do that? Who knows? But I did it. So here is the California Dreaming palette, and it looks like this on the inside. This one is perfect for winter. I should need to pull this out now and use this one. That would be perfect for this winter. And then we have the ColourPop. This is the Yes Please palette. So here's what the outside looks like. It's very, very, you wait till you see the inside. Outside looks pretty good. The inside is a terrible mess. Look how messy I am. Oh my goodness. You can tell I've played with this one a lot. I do enjoy this one very much, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Then we have the Lorac. This is the Mint Collection one. I don't really love this one. Again, it feels like it's more of like the cool, like almost like a pastel colors, and I don't love pastels on me. So that one's going to go. And then we have another MAC palette. This is the MAC Navy times 9. This one's really pretty as well, so I'm going to hold on to that one. And then we have the Lorac. This is the Glow, what is this? Summer Glow palette. So here's what it looks like. Now these colors are gorgeous. Now I'm going to hold on to this one because I love the colors in that one. The colors are beautiful. I like those bright, bold pops of blue. Reminds me of like ocean water. Okay. Getting down to the nitty gritty, I think. Nope, we're just going to drop them all over the floor. Hang on one second. Okay, grabbed them. Okay, so then we have the Balm Meet Matrimony. This one's a really good palette. I love the colors in here. These bold colors, and they blend out very, very nicely. Not bold as in like they're bright and poppy. They're just bold as in they're very pigmented. Love that one, so I'm going to keep that one. This is the Meet Matte Nude. I love this one as well. So pretty much the only one I didn't really love is the original, the Meet, or the original one, whatever that one was called. Anyway, then we have another Fiona Styles. This is an Oceanus. Another one I haven't played with. I got all of theirs, like I said, though. They were on sale at Ulta, and then after I got them, I was like, I put them in the cabinet and I didn't play with them. So now I'm going to pull these little suckers out and play with them. I think she's supposed to be bringing her makeup back somewhere, but I'm not sure where. If you guys have heard where she's bringing her makeup back to, let me know, because I really do like Fiona Styles makeup, especially her foundation. Her foundation is fantastic. Then we have the Balm Appetit palette. I don't like, it's cutesy what they did here. Like they did the little eat your heart out. This is just a little overlay, but it's kind of a pain in the tush. Like you have to make sure you fold it under. But the colors in here are beautiful, so I'm going to hold on to this. I just don't know if I like this little thing that they did there. It's cute, but it's just not necessary. Almost makes it kind of a pain in the bottom. Then we have the Balm Bon Jovi palette. So here's what it looks like on the inside. This is a really, really good palette as well, so I'm going to be holding on to this one. Then we have the Balm Shady Lady palette. So I really love this one as well. The colors in here are beautiful. It's got some really nice purples. The blue and the green is gorgeous, so I'm going to hold on to this one as well. Then we have the Balm Bon Voyage. This one I took with me on our cruise when we went on the Disney cruise. So this one has Sentimental Meaning. Not only that, it's really good, so I'm going to hold on to that. Then we have the Balm's Eye palette. This one here I haven't played with much, so I need to play with that one or determine whether or not it needs to leave my collection, because right now it's like barely touched, so figure out if I like it or not. I'll hold on to it for now, and if maybe in the next declutter I still haven't used it, then it'll be time for it to go. Then we have a Tarte Don't Quit Your Daydream little palette. Here's what it looks like. This is really pretty. Those colors are super easy, it looks like, to work with, so I need to play with this one. Haven't played with that yet, so I need to play with that and see if it's any good. And then we have 3 more palettes in here, and then we're done, guys. I see we have the Lorac. This is the Lorac Afterglow palette. Wait a minute. What? So this looks like this. So here's the Afterglow. And then we have this one here, which is called Summer Glow. They look very similar. I'll have to see which one I like better. I think I like the Afterglow, this one here with the teal one, because I think the colors are a little bit more bold. I think I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to get rid of this one. Yes. Okay, then we have my Inglot shadows. I only have 3 of these shadows. My sister-in-law bought these for me when we went to New York. We picked out some really pretty colors. I love this green. The brown's perfect for transitioning and everything like that. And the purple, of course, I had to have purple. I love this little Inglot little palette. I love this a lot. And it has Sentimental Meaning again. Then we have a Kevyn Aucoin palette. This is the palette number 4. So here's what it looks like on the inside. I have barely played with this. I need to play with it more. I don't even know if, did it come with a brush? If it did, I lost it. So I have no idea. Either way, here's what it looks like on the inside. The colors are really pretty, but I need to play with it more. So I'm going to hold on to that one for a little bit longer. So I will insert right here how many I ended up decluttering and how many I ended up keeping. You guys will know more than I know right now, because I have, from the looks of it, I didn't do that great. I didn't do so well, but that's okay. As long as we're getting rid of some, we don't have to, it doesn't have to be a major declutter. We don't have to like get rid of it in half or like whatever. So as long as we're just cleaning out our products and remembering which ones we want to keep and which ones we want to just go ahead and pass along because it didn't work for us and things like that. That's the whole point in decluttering. It's not that you have to do like get rid of everything and then restart it, where you don't want to do that because you spent money on these products. So anyway, I'd love to know what you think of my little declutter series we have going on here. Let me know what your thoughts and your opinions are on the products that I'm keeping, and then also the ones that I am going to be getting rid of. And the ones that I will be getting rid of, if they are still usable and everything like that, they will be sanitized and put on my Poshmark for sale. So I will have my Poshmark link below if you're interested in purchasing any of these palettes that I will be getting rid of. Let me know if you would like to see the next part to the series, which will be drawer 3. So that will be coming very, very soon. And then also we will be doing the rest of my makeup declutter too, because I have lipsticks and everything I'm going to be decluttering. Let me know what you want to see first or what you want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.